All right, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
I'd like to remind everyone to please make sure that all cell phones are turned to the off or vibrate position. Also, please be advised our city council meetings are broadcast on television on Comcast Channel 99 and rebroadcast on WMGJ Radio. This meeting of the Gadsden City Council will now come to order. The chair calls on City Clerk Ivan Nelson for the roll call.
Councilwoman Toles. Here. Councilman Williams.
Here.
Worthy.
Here.
Eccles.
Here.
Billingsley.
Here.
Cannon.
Here.
And Reed.
Here.
We have a quorum present and our meeting is open for business. I'm going to ask President Williams to lead the invocation. Please stand and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Let us pray. Father, we thank you for the distinct opportunity to be here today. Father, we thank you for you blessing this great city. Father God, we thank you for all of those in attendance. Lord God, we thank you for the opportunity. Now, Father, we ask for wisdom as we engage in the decision-making process. Father God, continue to touch the hearts and minds of all of those in attendance, and in particular, all of those called on to make decisions on a daily basis, Father God. We ask that you continue to bless this great city, Father God. Bless all of those who live within, Father God. Grant us, Father God, a quality of life that you deem worthy, Father God, of your believers. Father God, we ask that you will continue to keep in your sight, Father God, and in your heart, Father God, those people that are being impacted by the hurricane, Father God. Father God, we know that your will is perfect, Father God, and we ask that you will continue to be a blessing to them, Father, as they manage through this very difficult time. These and other blessings, Father, we ask in your Son, Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The chair will entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the work session and city council meeting held on August 22nd.
So move. Second.
Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to approve minutes.
The chair will entertain a motion to ratify payment of accounts for the week of August 18th through August 24th.
So move. Second.
Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to ratify payment of the accounts.
Proclamations, Mayor.
Is Carol Scott here? Whereas gynecologic cancers, GYN, its abbreviation, are among the leading cancer killers of women in the United States, and more than 98,000 women will be diagnosed and more than 30,000 will die from these diseases each year. And the absence that they leave in our hearts will be deeply felt forever. The Laura Crandall Brown Foundation and their State of Teal initiative brings awareness to all GYN cancers to the people throughout the state of Alabama. The good health and well-being of women in our state and the city of Gadsden are enhanced by the increased awareness of GYN cancers and their symptoms and treatments. It is crucial that all women in the state of Alabama and the city of Gadsden take an active role in learning the symptoms and risk factors associated with GYN cancers, developing healthy habits, and undergoing regular medical examinations so that any reoccurrence of any of these diseases may be detected in their early and treatable stages. Whereas we reflect upon the memory of those lost to these diseases, the bravery of those currently battling these diagnoses, and the need for increased awareness, screening, and research so that the women of our state and the city of Gadsden might be spared them in the future, and encourage all citizens to work together to raise awareness of GYN cancers. Therefore, I, Sherman Guyton, Mayor of the City of Gadsden, Alabama, do hereby proclaim September 2017 as Gynecologic Cancer Awareness Month in the City of Gadsden and encourage all residents to work together to raise awareness of these cancers and commend this observance for all our citizens. Would you like to say?
My name is Carol Scott, and I am a 9-year survivor of ovarian cancer. Mine was found stage 2, which is only 19% are found in stage 2. For ovarian cancer, the American Cancer Society estimates 22,440 women will be diagnosed this year with it. That may not seem like a big number compared to other cancers, but it's estimated also that 14,080 women will die this year from ovarian cancer. So there is a big death occurrence as compared to other cancers that are found earlier and more easily treated. So on behalf of all gynecologic cancer survivors across Etowah County and in Gadsden specifically, I want to say thank you to the City of Gadsden for issuing this proclamation every year.
Thank you, Mayor. Unfinished business. Item number 8A is a resolution ordering abatement of nuisance at 2323 Forest Avenue in District 6. Michael J. Head being the last known owner. This resolution was tabled for 30 days on July 25th. What is the pleasure of the council?
Ask for a 30-day extension, please.
Second.
Okay, clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to table the resolution an additional 30 days, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries to table for 30 days.
Item number 8B is a resolution ordering abatement of nuisance at 2325 Forest Avenue in District 6. Michael J. Head being the last known owner. This resolution was tabled for 30 days on July 25th. What is the pleasure of the council?
Ask for an additional 30 days, please.
Okay, clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to table the resolution an additional 30 days, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries to table for 30 days.
This is the time and place as advertised to conduct a public hearing allowing anyone to speak in opposition to or in favor of a resolution ordering abatement of nuisance on property at 702 Perkins Street, also known as 602 Perkins Street in District 6. Samuel L. Kimberly, care of Danny Farmer, being the last known owner. Is there anyone who would like to speak in opposition to this resolution? Sir, if you would, come to the podium and give us your name and address, please.
My name is Danny Farmer. I live in Tala, but at 702 Perkins, that's my property too. And I've been working on it slowly but surely. And last week I went and put a big dent in it, and I'm trying to fix it back up so I can pass it on down to my daughter. And she's fixing to move in there.
So how
I'm
much
putting new windows and everything in that place.
how much more time do you need?
No longer than about a month. I don't like what this money-wise my problem, you know. I need about 5 more hundred and I'll have it done.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
thank you.
Does anyone else wish to speak in opposition? Does anyone wish to speak in favor?
Mr. President, I'm Brian Harbison with the Building Department. We started this process in February of this year. There have been no improvements to the property. There was a building permit taken out in January of this year for replacement of windows, which none of that happened. We're asking today for a resolution to abate the nuisance.
While they're looking, Mr. Farmer, did you, I know you had a conversation with Mr. Harbison about that burnt truck that'd been there so long. Have you, he gave you, what was that, been about a month, I think it was, to move that burnt truck? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can abate the nuisance on this and just get with him. They're not coming out tomorrow to push this thing down. But what I'm trying to do is get you to hurry up and fix this trailer if you're gonna fix it. But, you know, it's just an eyesore to the community there. And that's why we need it fixed because, yeah, I was by there this morning and looked at it. But what I'm gonna do is go ahead and try to abate the nuisance, and y'all just hurry and try to fix it up to Mr. Harbison's standard. I move to abate, please.
Second.
Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
For item numbers 10A through D, this is the time and place as advertised to conduct a public hearing allowing anyone to speak in opposition to or in favor of resolutions assessing nuisance abatement liens against property. This is for demolition that's already been performed, and we have 4 locations. 10A is at 1106 Raleigh Street in District 1, or Raleigh Street in District 1. 10B is at 418 Miller Street in District 6. 10C is 405 Van Cortlandt Street in District 6. And 10D is 3409 Walnut Street in District 6. Is there anyone who would like to speak in opposition to any of these resolutions? Does anyone wish to speak in favor? The chair will entertain a motion to adopt all 4 resolutions.
So move.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt all 4 resolutions, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt all 4.
Our final public hearing is a resolution authorizing application and acceptance of an award of an Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistance Grant. The total grant is $32,915 with $10,200 allocated to the Etowah County Sheriff's Office and $22,715 for Gadsden Police Department. The planned use is to purchase night vision equipment for the Joint Special Operations Group. Is there anyone who would like to speak in opposition to this resolution? Does anyone wish to speak in favor? The chair will entertain a motion to adopt this resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, is there any discussion? Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
Item number 12 is a resolution approving issuance of an alcoholic beverage license. Brian T. Bennett, doing business as Cali to Gadsden Comedy Tour, has applied for a special event alcoholic beverage license to be held on September 9th at 210 at the Tracks in District 3. The chair will entertain a motion to adopt this resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, is there any discussion? Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
Item number 13. 13A and B are resolutions authorizing agreements for sponsoring fishing tournaments to be held at Coosa Landing. A is with Team Green Fish Holdings, LLC of Las Vegas for a tournament to be held March 16th through the 17th, 2018, and the sponsorship amount is $11,000. B is with Alabama Bass Trail for a tournament to be held October 26th through the 27th, 2018, and the amount is $10,000. The chair will entertain a motion to adopt both resolutions.
So move.
Second.
Okay, is there any discussion? Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt both resolutions, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt both.
Item number 14 is a resolution authorizing a lease agreement with Gadsden Celltel Company or Celltel Co. Partnership doing business as Verizon Wireless. This is for lease of property located at Walnut Street and Howard Place for use as a wireless telecommunications facility. The initial term is for 5 years with an automatic renewal for 4 additional terms of 5 years each. The amount is $10,800 for the first term with a 3% increase with each renewal period. The chair will entertain a motion to adopt this resolution.
So move.
Second.
Okay, is there any discussion? Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
Item number 15 is a resolution authorizing interlocal agreement between the City of Gadsden, Etowah County Commission, and the Etowah County Sheriff's Office. This relates to the JAG grant in item number 11. The chair will entertain a motion to adopt this resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, is there any discussion? Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the resolution, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
Item number 16 today is presented for first reading. It's an ordinance amending the fiscal year 17 budget in the amount of $32,915 for the aforementioned JAG grant. This is listed as a first reading, but there has been a request for immediate consideration due to the grant deadline. The chair will entertain a motion to ask for unanimous consent to suspend the rules.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to consider the ordinance today at its first reading, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, we have unanimous consent for
The
consideration.
chair will now entertain a motion to adopt this ordinance.
So move.
Okay, any additional discussion? Clerk, will you take the vote?
Those in favor to adopt the ordinance, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries to adopt.
New business, is there any new business? All right. Department reports, committees, boards. All right, citizens' request, Mr. Doremus.
Curly DeRamus, 2202 East Gadsden, where the sun's always out. I said that because I want everybody to know that our council has been a good council, better really than the last, and I'm saying that for real because I've been watching the city for a long time. There's things I like, didn't like. And I'm gonna say this too, our police force is awesome compared to other cities. And ain't nothing perfect. But I can look back over our mayor and our council for the things they've done for me. And that's because I come to the city to let them know my concerns. There are so many people out there that think that just because you all are voted in, you're supposed to do this, this, and that. But if they don't come up to push you, to push the mayor, it ain't gonna get done. That's simple as that. I know that. That's why I'm here. And I want to say this. I started up here because of Bro Timmons, and I know y'all know you work for the city. And you see him walking. He didn't start walking until he told me one day about his medication, how it bothered him. And I told him, that's your life. And then I saw him walking. But you talking about a good guy? People just didn't know him that well. But I was trying to figure out what I was going to say and how I was going to say it until since last week. And my former pastor put some on Facebook. I do Facebook, man. And what really inspired me to try to inspire the city and our council is when I saw Louis Farrakhan at 84 years old confess Jesus. That's on the 26th of this month. And his statement was, I messed up over 40 years preaching to folk. He said, but I tell y'all what, you can take my car, houses, and my suits, but you can't take me. And I thought that would be expiring to us today. If out of 40 years he could see himself, look around and let's see ourselves, because we are our brother's keeper. This is what I'm trying to get us to understand. Even though we run a business, and that's what this is, but still it's in the hearts of man. I'm going to say this, I have to thank the mayor and my classmates. I know she don't want me to say, but she's been an inspiration in my life. Tell me somebody else can go to South Africa, stay in the heat out there, shut off, and stay for a whole year. The lady deserves what she gets because she puts it out there. I know she don't want me to say it, but Litchfield School is moving because the inspiration of that young lady, the mayor, and this council, I ain't leaving nobody out. I'm trying to show our people what you all have been doing. You don't just sit down. I know you don't, because see, I do Musical Monday along with Buster. And there's many mornings I get up on Monday don't want to go. But I got 5 other children that give me inspiration on Sunday. Say, let's put it up today. And those babies are 7 through 14. Yes. All AB honor roll, y'all. They say I'm hard, they say I'm old school, but we need a lot more of that too in our school system because it's dying for lack of attention. But I want every one of you all to take time out, go to Litchfield today and look at how it works and operates, and the smell of it. It's a new day, thanks to the mayor, the council, along with Dr. Toles that pushes. Okay, and I'm not taking this from nobody now. I don't want you to get that wrong. Because Mr. Eccles told me about this thing I'm finna pass out now. So give him what he wants. Man, you all right with me. And if you feel like doing another term, please do it. You hear me? This is something I'm doing, people, because I want you to go back and I want you to check Bessemer School. Bessemer, Alabama on their community center. And these are just a few petitions I had done to let you know the feeling of people. But I'm trying to get these same people to come here and let you know. One other thing I want to pass on, I want us to start thinking too, Mayor, when we listen to our workforce out in the street, to start following it up, because it takes me back when I had a problem with my trash. And the young lady lied on me and said that I was always late getting it up. But if I hear the trash truck go down my street, and I got time enough to put my clothes on and put it on the other side of the street, why am I going to get up and run? But that same young lady and any other, y'all had a Mexican guy running the trash, a pickup truck on Mondays one time. I had a log out in my yard, 5 seconds, and this young man came by after they tried several times to get that log up. And he came back the next time, he picked that book up, and boom, I run him down. He didn't want me to give it to him, but I said, listen, this is my money. City don't know what I'm doing. You hear me? I said, they tried this for a whole year. I said, how did you do it? He said, I let the truck be cold when I first got to it. That's how I got it on the truck. I said, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing for you. But listen, people, look at the pool in Bessemer, and let's try to really search it out for the children. I'm talking about 16 and below, because we losing our children, and then we got the waterfront, okay? And I take my children to river country, and they're doing well because it's enough room for them to rip and run. I ain't got to worry about them drowning. But I'm thinking about other folks' children. Then the point of this, and I'm done. When my classmate was in Africa, when the air went off, she could tell it. When our air go off, we either can go to a motel, can't we? Because we can afford to. But those children, it's amazing how they have to sweat at night. But what would that do for them if they can cool off in the morning? Keep them papers. I got some.
All right. Thank you, Curly.
Amen, Curly.
Amen.
Remarks by the mayor
I
and
agree
council.
with you.
Mayor?
Curry, that check will be in the mail in the
Councilwoman Toles?
Curly said enough.
Mr. Eccles? Councilman Worthy?
Well, yes, I have something, and I appreciate Curly for the pool. Speaking of pools, I guess people been wondering why I've been smiling so much this morning, so happy. But the 6th Street pool will open this Saturday. Thank God. Saturday, it will be open from 10 to 3. And if we have a lot of people there, they will stay open till 5. And the YMCA runs it, and this is coming from the director. Then on Sunday, it will be open from 1 to 5. We don't want to open it earlier because we don't want people to skip church. We want the kids to go to church. Then on Monday, it will be open from 10 to 3, or they will stay open to 5 if it's busy. And we will repeat this every weekend until it gets cold and they decide to close it. So I want to say thank you to the mayor, the council for supporting redoing the building. And we will have a dedication ceremony, ribbon cutting, not this Saturday, but next Saturday at 11 o'clock. And we will be dedicating the bathhouse to Coach L.C. Presley and Coach Baker. So we're going to ask the community, the whole city to come out. We will have food and we're going to have fun that day. And I'm going to ask the council, if y'all got any money left in your discretionary funds, to throw in $1 or $2. Now, I appreciate it. I know you want to see. But I just want to say thank you. I want to apologize because we didn't get it open sooner. But, we can't force people to work faster. We want them to do a good job, and I believe everybody will be proud of the pool. So, thank you.
Are you suggesting that people would actually miss church to go swimming?
They may.
I didn't say, but we need to really thank our city engineer. He does a good job. He's a good man and he's on it, so he's part of that.
Yeah, most
Yes,
definitely.
attorney, he's special. See you laughing.
I don't know what I was fussing about. He's just doing his job. Councilman Billings?
Yes, I have a couple items. Tonight at Gadsden Middle School, they will have open house. So if you have kids that go to school there, you can get a chance to go out and meet their teachers. I'm a part of a program where we send backpacks of food with children over the weekend that they'll have some food. First Baptist Church on the corner of 5th and Walnut is a part of it. Alabama Teachers Credit Union is a part of it. And Johnson's Food Giant is a part of it. We need some help to distribute this food. It only takes an hour to get these backpacks together. Johnson's Food Giants and the Credit Union basically pays for all of the non-perishable items. And the pastor at First Baptist Church is a great part of this. And Brian, that's the church that Brian goes to, and I saw him sing in the choir, and he sings real quiet. So, but this program is a good program because we give to 125 children each weekend that they would have food. And I didn't realize that there were so many kids that don't have food over the weekend. And we do this at Strickland Elementary School, and we hope to try and eventually add it to to many of our other schools that have the same problem. There are so many children that don't have food on the weekend, and so this is one way we're trying to help. We need volunteers and things like that, but Johnson's Food Giant and the Teachers Credit Union, they are a part of this, and they furnish the money for this. And First Baptist Church allows us to store the goods there until we take them to the school. It only takes an hour of your time, and we did it all last year, and we hope to start it up the 1st of September, doing it again this year. And I will have a District 5 Council meeting September the 11th at 6 o'clock. It'll be at the Gadsden Public Library. And that's it.
Councilman Cannon?
I just want to remind everybody, we're starting to work already on the October for the Halloween trick-or-treats for the kids on Wall Street. We always have between 4,000 and 5,000 people down there that night. We're working on a date right now and everything that's going to be there, so just stay tuned till we get it all together and we'll be letting everybody know. That's all I got.
Councilman Reed?
Yeah. Curly said a whole lot when he came up here. And one thing that struck me was old school. I can still feel some of them old school deals. But, you know, you can't replace family and you can't replace discipline. And I think that's what we're lacking. And I'm glad you got up here and said it, because it's so true. I appreciate you, Curly. Amen.
Just a couple of quick announcements, and again, we do appreciate Curly's inspiring words and all the kind words that you offered up, and we hear you. We hear you loud and clear for sure. Do want to congratulate our own Kay Moore for receiving an award. Kay's here today. We do want we know all of the great things that you do for us, but we want to congratulate you on your award. I think you received the Main Street Alabama Leadership Award. That's a big deal. I think we also had a couple other people and organizations that were recognized as well. I think everyone remembers us talking a lot about our downtown music festival when it was conducted and how well organized and how well funded it was. Well, Mr. Steve Gilbert had a lot to do with that, so he was honored with a community award. And there's also an Excellence in Fundraising Award that was given to the Downtown Musical Festival event as well. So, and there are a number of others, but I did want to just highlight those two. And again, congratulate Kay on all of her hard work and to let her know we appreciate it. There will be a community meeting at the East Gadsden Community Center on September 5th at 5 p.m. to discuss the plans. This will be the final community meeting to discuss the plans for the new facility. We've had very good attendance in the first two, and we want that to continue to this last one. We're getting very close to the end of the planning stages so that we can move forward with construction. So again, September 5th at 5 p.m. I want to encourage everyone to come out. The architects will be there offering up renderings and information on that process, and our city engineer will be there as well to entertain questions, and of course, I'll be there, and Dr. Toles will be there as well. So again, want to encourage everyone, whether you live in that district or not, if you're interested in seeing that forward. I think it's been a great process up until now, and we'll get more of that as we go forward. Okay. Is there anything else before we entertain a motion?
We might want to tell about the garbage pickup. Have you got it there? Since we're going to be off Monday. If you don't have it, I'll remind everybody.
Please do.
Monday's pickup will be on Tuesday. Tuesday's pickup will be Wednesday. Thursday and Friday's pickup will stay the same.
All right. If there's nothing else, I entertain a motion that we adjourn.
Brian, 1 o'clock.